Right. So I was doing a coaching the other day on a more beginner to mid game type of account where it's struggling to push to get into, the Dungeons 20, Dragon 20. You remember back when you were pushing your own account? Maybe you're a low spender, mid game spender, or you're like an advanced spender where you just bought every pack you saw. You still had the issue of, okay, what am I gonna do with this champion? How am I gonna utilize this champion best? Well, of course, you need to skill up the champion and get them booked up to get the most out of their potential. Like getting any champion, especially the epics, which are notorious for requiring 12 plus books to get fully maxed out. And look at this. We have 6, 4, and another 5 here. That's 15 books, right? For Geomancer, and that's just one of the examples. So the account I was doing the coaching on, I was like, okay, you need to go and farm books. And then I thought, okay, wait, where can we farm books right now in this game? There's no real way to farm books anymore. It used to be events and tournaments. Unfortunately, I cannot show you guys any events right now because those start tomorrow. But a very good example of that was this events and tournaments where you would go in there and try to get one of those tournament guaranteed rewards. Let me give you an example. So this champion training that we had, it's finishing in 15 hours. The only way you can get an epic book is if you can finish in the top 3, which isn't easy for new accounts. I'm not saying they would be in this group right here where I am, but they will still find some issue in pushing right here. If this wasn't the guaranteed part, where it used to be the silver coins here, maybe it would be in the higher slot right here on the top, then maybe you see the goal there and you push because anyway you're gonna do the champion training. We had another tournament, the Fire Knight tournament right here, where it did have the 200 gold coins here and a 4-star chicken. Do you see any books there? No. Then we go to the classic arena. This never has a book, but does it have it in the top rewards? No. All right, let's go even higher. Champion chase. Are there any epic books? Yes, there are. And these are right here. 2, 3, 4. But it used to be at the 1550 mark, the 1550 point mark. We used to have an epic skill book right here, and now they replaced it with a soulstone. Then you might say, okay, Cold Brew, that's good for you as an endgame player to get the soulstone. Yeah, I agree. But the epic books need to go somewhere where people can farm. Spider tournament that just started. Do you see any epic books here? No. So I wonder, do the epic books magically disappear after you have your account open up the soulstone section? I'm not sure about that. I don't have a brand new account. Even my referral account is level 51, so I can't even check that. By the way, this is still bugged and I can't get my secret shard to push for this one, so I don't know what's happening. You can get some books from the usual ways. You can go here to the arenas, you can go to tag arena, go to the bazaar and get maybe a rare skill tome. This does have like a week cooldown. The same thing with this one, the epic skill tome and the legendary skill tome. The epic skill tome, by the way, 13,000 gold bars. This is extremely high. This should have been closer to the 7,000 mark if you want to have it pricey like that. Then we have, of course, the clan bosses, which these require a lot of effort and already maxed out champions to do that. And maybe players out there need to worry more about rare champions right now, which are easier to book from getting all those rare skill books from the lower clan bosses, then slowly booking them out. But it is a much longer process right now because of the addition of soulstones to the game. You're going to say, Cold Brew, the soulstones provide a bigger boost than maybe skill stones. No, that's not true. Skill stones allow for cooldown reduction for some champions, which require it to make a good team, such as the block debuffs buff and all that. And you kind of need to have a good balance with everything in this game, which I think now it's lacking because of the addition of soulstones. We have the item pool right here from the clan shop, where we do have the epic skill books. I think way down below it is shared on slot 9, where slot 9 is only unlocked if you have an advanced clan that is pushing. And I think to get to the slot 9 does require a lot of pushing. Can't find where I can see the levels. I think it's here. So slot 9 I think unlocks number of clan slots around here. So the level 13 mark, that is quite difficult for a newer player to get it. And also getting those clan shop coins is difficult. And there's also the RNG factor of waiting week after week to see the epic book right here in the shop offered. So I think there's an imbalance in the game right now. It's not that I'm seeing many book offers within the game. I think they've created an imbalance when they remove some rewards here and then they added different rewards in there. They created this imbalance where it causes issues for the newer players, and I want to see that fixed. I want to hear your thoughts on what kind of fixes we need. Of course, there was this thought in the past from, I think it was Chosen, who said it like, have something like the Minotaur, right? You imagine something like the Minotaur where you slowly grind basic scrolls, right? But instead of basic scrolls, this is the basic pages, and then you can farm for, you know, advanced pages, and then for legendary pages. All right, so the basic ones would be the normal skill books, the advanced would be the epic skill books, and then the legendary ones would be the legendary books. And when you combine those pages, you will go to the tavern, a very similar page to what we have right now. Go to the tavern. Instead of having like a potion mixer, have a button right there at the bottom where you click it, and that's the book mixer, and you see the type of different books that you have, the pages that you farmed. And let's say, you know, it might be even the same way. You can use the lower pages to get an epic book, or maybe the epic book pages to get a legendary book and all that, or combine those pages together to just get one normal book or epic book or the legendary book. I think that's a solid idea that is needed in the game right now. There's many quality of life additions that are still needed in the game, and they are not really addressing them. They're addressing different things here and there at their own pace that don't really react to us anymore in our complaints. And I want to push out these type of videos every now and then so we can get the reaction back from the community, especially the newer players that might be watching me. I know I have more seasoned players that might not even watch this video, but I still think it's an issue that needs to get addressed. Not everybody is like me, who's been playing for 3 years or 2 years, where you've stopped really caring about the books because you just have them, you've built your teams, you're fine, and whatever you get, it slowly accumulates, and you have a good stock for, you know, the wait Shadow Legends moment, which is the CVC. Right, what I want to see is also maybe the market, including those books. Add an additional thing right here where you upgrade the market. That is a very good idea to have, right? Add an additional thing here where you upgrade the market, give it another level, market version 2, market version 3, where there's a chance for an epic book every week. That would be nice for a price, okay? You can give that price as, you know, 500,000 silver. I know it's high, but it's still something that people can have a goal for. All right, the upgrade to the market can also offer stuff like upgraded gear, 6-star gear, 6-star legendary gear, maybe refresh accessories, maybe once a month or something. So instead of just having to push for the tag team arena to get the refresh accessories, these being locked out of the silver tag team arena, this should be available maybe for the newer players at a very you know, not as frequent as the normal refresh accessories, but I would still like to see them here in the market. Same thing with the gem mine, maybe have this as an upgrade, and maybe once a week it also gives you one of each book. Maybe the legendary books is too much, but at least the rare books and the epic books need to be somewhere there. Like as an example, I can't remember the last time I got a rare skill book. The only way I can get these anymore is on the rare cases where I farm all the clan bosses because of extra keys for some reason, and I go all the way to easy, and then I somehow get the reward that is here, or from the daily activities that we have as a clan, right? When you click here, sometimes it doesn't say here of what type of rewards you get, but sometimes you can even get a rare skill book from here. You can get energy, as you saw there, you can get gems, you can get I think brews. What else can you get? Can you get silver? I think you can get silver as well, but I've never seen an epic skill book out of this one right here. So there's many things that they can do. The same way that they've upgraded what was the sparring pit in the past, and they've added the guardian ring, which this was like a monetization upgrade basically, so that players who are, you know, big spenders and have all these dupes can use their dupes to upgrade what they have already and push a little bit further than others who don't have as many, and be able to reach the top of the, you know, the platinum ladder or whatever, right? There's many things I want to see. This rant started about epic skill books, but it's basically where you want to see the game, right? If you want to see the game be a long-lasting game, you can't just be trying to get monetization to work for you. As a company, understand that they want to make money, and everybody wants to make money, right? That's why we got to our work and whatever we try to do. But there needs to be a balance. That's what I'm saying. And I see the imbalance when I go back to those normal accounts, when I do the takeovers and I see the game through a different through different eyes, and I'm like, oh, where can you get the epic books? You can't really push because you're a low spender. You have some issues with the clan boss. I guess you just have to wait for the daily login rewards, which we do have the epic books once every month or something. I think the earlier ones, one book here. I think there's a month where you get more than one, but I can't remember which one. Like 2 books here, yeah. So there's ways you can get the books, but it's not as frequent as it was in the past. Anyway, let me know your thoughts down below, guys. I really want to see the difference in opinions that everyone has, or where they each stand, depending on how many months they're playing. I want to see that also when you add your comment down, because it really also makes a difference. Okay, there's reasons why people don't push for fusions. It's also because, okay, I'll get this champion, but I don't have the books for it, right? Is that kind of thoughts. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.